the 3 stages to fatherhood. The challenge you experience in fatherhood depends on how you handle the stages to fatherhood. Praise God.
Amen.
The first stage to fatherhood is the stage of male. The stage of male. God created man, but he put this man into 2 houses or 2 components called male and called female. Who is in the female? Man. Who is in the male? Man. But today we are looking at the male lineage. Let us leave the female lineage. So let us look at the male sequence to fatherhood. Now this first stage, the male stage, is the stage that is known as the I stage. Everybody say I.
I.
This is the morning of life. When this is the morning or the foundation of life, the I stage. This is when you are just a male, an adult person of age. And this is when God wants you to understand yourself, to understand your God, to understand your career, to understand your world. So it's a moment of foundation laying. It's a moment of knowledge acquisition. It's a moment of understanding. It's a moment of development. It's a period of discovery of your God, yourself, and your vocation. People are not qualified to enter the second phase until they have graduated from here. This is where in the creation account, I want you to understand that God had marriage in mind. He had humanity in mind. That's why he created a male and female. But God did something. He hid the female in the male. After creation, male and female did not appear. Marriage was not possible as at this time. When we were talking about the I stage, marriage was not possible. Why was marriage not possible? God hid the female in the male, training the male to be qualified before he brings the female to him. And so God puts the male in the garden with an instruction. We're now in Genesis 2, verse 15. With an instruction to manage the garden. With an instruction to take care of the garden. With instruction to go to work. That's why we always say that work is older than wife. So this man was doing his work at a stage. God said he has become mature. He is now mature. He has matured. So God said it's no longer good that this male should be alone. That we don't know how many years Adam stayed in this I section. But it was a training section. It was a discovery section. It is in this stage that you even discover whether you need to marry or not. Because you need to discover your vocation here. Because not everybody is supposed to marry. According to the Bible, there are people who are supposed not to marry. They are to follow the order of what the church calls celibacy. This is the moment of career discovery. Why you were created. Now, the next stage, now you can then come forward. The second stage is the we stage. After the I stage, the second stage is the we stage. Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Somebody say we.
We.
Now, we stage, God said, it's not good that this man should remain one, should remain alone. I will now give him a helper, meet for him. So from male, he now develops into a husband. Husband stage is the second level of development. From the I stage to the we stage. In the we stage, if the I stage was not properly handled, crisis will come here. Because here, if we didn't understand who you were here, you begin to fight for identity crisis. Who is the boss and who is not the boss? Because you are not sure who you were. If you have developed yourself, you are confident in yourself, you will not think you are being trampled upon here. You begin to understand and manage and even endure. Endurance is a part of family life. Endurance is a part of marriage. Now in this place, because this is a level of training, discovery and understanding, this is the foundation of success. The ability to manage life starts from here. And so here the Bible says, he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. Now if you find a wife, but the one you found is not the one that is suitable for you, because God said, I will make Adam a helper, the one that is suitable for him. That means not all helpers are suitable. Do you understand? Not all helpers are suitable. Many of us are suffering because we are now one with somebody that is not suitable for us. Meaning it becomes a self-made challenge. It becomes many family challenges or family crises is self-made just because we failed it here. Why am I teaching us all this? We are past this stage. We are past this stage, but we are giving birth to children. We have brothers. We can become marriage counselors. So we need to know the truth, to teach the truth, in order to avoid repetition of history, as they say. In order to avoid the repetition of mistake. He who finds a wife obtains a good thing and finds favor. What if he didn't get the right person meant for him? The grace will not be there as supposed, because not all helpers are suitable. And so many challenges come because we are not properly trained on how to discover our vocation and even how to make the right choice in a life pattern. Praise God. Nevertheless, this is the we stage. Now the we stage is when it becomes a common union. We no longer use I. So if there is a car here, it is my car. But if there is a car here, it is not my car. It is our car. So it is wrong to say this is my car if there is a car here. Because this is we stage. It's in the I stage, we use the pronoun I or my. Okay? But here it is we. If there is money here, it is our money. Irrespective of whether it is the wife or the husband that makes it. And it's clear that if we don't have this understanding, car can cause challenge here. Finances will cause challenge. etc. Praise God. Now that takes us to the third stage. Somebody come. Another person come here. Another person come and stand here.
Let him stand up.
Stand up. Stand up. Praise God. Now this is the third stage. This is the fatherhood stage. From the male to the husband to the father. From I to we to they. They. The moment you become, the focus here is on I. The focus here is on we. The focus here is on they. The moment you start having children, that is why if this place was not properly handled, and this place not properly handled, challenge multiplies here. For instance, now I am in school, my wife is in school, our children are in school. Because in the high level that I'm supposed to develop myself, I didn't develop myself. My wife didn't. So we are having financial crisis here, which is self-made because we didn't handle it where it was supposed to be handled. In the we section, if we were having much quarrel, we didn't enjoy ourselves. I didn't get enough love, enough attention, enough caring from my wife, or she didn't get it from me. Now we have children, I will begin to seek that which I didn't get from her, from our children. That way you see one of the parties beginning to be more attached to their child than to the spouse. crisis begin to come because they didn't enjoy the we section. So that which he or she missed in the we section is now trying to get it in the they section. Now I'm trying to be more close to a child than to the wife or than to the husband. Praise God. So every challenge we face has one reason or the other. Not every challenge is devil. There are some because we broke a sequence. And the moment a sequence is broken, there is a corresponding consequence. Once you break a sequence, you attract a consequence. And that is what happens here. When somebody, there are many single sisters, they are not doing anything here. They are not developing themselves. They are not waiting for who will come and marry them. And when they come, they become liability. Instead of contributing, now this person's income has been doing well, sustaining him. Now he now marries somebody who does not have anything, who is not bringing anything to the will. And that 100,000 he has been getting, that was okay, is now feeding 2 people. You see that the finances, before long, the same 100,000 is beginning to feed 3 people, 4 people. You now say that witches are attacking his business. Because of what? Finances are now going down instead of going up. Challenge is beginning to multiply just because some stages were not properly handled. So if we have our children, let us teach them all these things. The earlier, the better. There is always a makeup. There's always grace, meaning even if you fail here, you can still succeed. But that is by makeup, by the grace of God. Do you understand it now? But the normal thing is what we are trying to shape. So this is where now your focus is how to now build to further your generation. In your children, the focus is now on they. You are not training them to take over, to continue, and so on and so forth. Isaiah 8:18 say, I am the children God has given you. God has given you. We are for signs and for wonders. If you don't manage the other situation well, if you didn't discover your God, no relationship with God here, how then can you transmit it to your children? And that's why you can see many people are doing well serving God, but their children are worse. They don't even know how to control their children because proper foundation was not laid. Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
All right, please.